Hi everyone, welcome to today's live session. If you're watching live, say hi in the comments, and if you're watching the replay, just let me know by typing replay, in the comments. I'm so excited to have this conversation today because we're talking about something that so many people with ADHD struggle with: self-care. Why is it so hard, and what can we do about it? If you've ever found yourself forgetting to eat, struggling to shower regularly, or putting off sleep until you're running on fumes, you're not alone. And today we're going to talk about it, why this happens, and how to make self-care easier for those of us with ADHD. Before we dive in, I love to hear from you all. What's one of your self-care habits that you find the most difficult to maintain? Drop it in the comments. ADHD affects executive functioning, as we all know, but it also makes it hard for us to start and follow through on tasks, even those that we know are good for us. Self-care requires planning, organization, and time management, all areas where ADHD creates challenges. For example, you may want to brush your teeth, but by the time you get up, walk to the bathroom, and pick up the toothbrush, you've already lost your focus, ended up scrolling on your phone instead. Sounds familiar? People with ADHD struggle with time perception, which makes daily self-care routines difficult. When something is urgent, it's easy to keep pushing it off. For example, you think, I'll shower later, but later never comes. And suddenly it's been 3 days since you've taken a shower, which is not good. The ADHD brain craves dopamine, and unfortunately, many self-care tasks aren't immediately rewarding. So without an immediate dopamine hit, things like hydration, skincare, or meal prep feel boring and unimportant in the moment. For example, a face mask isn't as exciting as a fast-paced video game or hyperfixating on a hobby. Some self-care tasks can feel uncomfortably or overwhelming due to sensory sensitivities. So that feeling of water hitting your skin in the shower may be too much on some days, or the texture of the toothpaste may make brushing your teeth a little bit unbearable. I know these things to other people seem like nothing, but for people with ADHD, this is something that is sensitive to them. If something isn't directly in front of us, we tend to forget it exists. That is so true. If your meds, your skincare products, or your water bottle aren't in sight, you might just completely forget to use them. So if you compare boring tasks with fun ones, for example, listening to music while showering or watching a show while folding laundry, this will help make the self-care task more dopamine friendly. You can turn hygiene into a game. For example, brace yourself to get dressed in under 2 minutes. Try habit stacking. If you always check your phone in the morning, place your meds next to your phone as a reminder. Keep important self-care items visual. Leave your water bottle on your desk. Put sticky notes on your mirror. Just use visual cues as external reminders. Set alarms and reminders with motivating labels. For example, future you will thank you for drinking water. Sounds simple, but it works. Make self-care tasks easier to start by breaking them down into smaller steps. So reduce the activation energy of it. So instead of I need to clean my entire room, which seems like an overwhelming task, start with I'll just pick up 3 things in a room. That's it. For example, if getting dressed is overwhelming, have a go-to comfy outfit ready to grab. Something you don't even have to think about. These things really do help over the long haul to get you into a pattern of just getting things done. Use a planner or ADHD-friendly apps to track self-care habits. Pre-prep your meals or use meal delivery services if cooking feels too overwhelming. Just find a way to automate or simplify the routine. Hypnotherapy can also be a way to help rewire subconscious patterns that make self-care feel overwhelming. Guided hypnosis can reduce stress, improve motivation, and create a sense of ease around self-care habits. So try alternative approaches to see how that may help you with getting into a better routine with your self-care. Hypnotherapy can help shift the way you perceive self-care, making it feel less like a chore and more like a natural, effortless part of your day. Remember, let's build realistic expectations. Self-care isn't all or nothing. Small steps. That's what we just want to use, small steps, and gradually build upon them. Be kind to yourself. Struggling with self-care isn't a moral failing. It's just an ADHD challenge that you can overcome. Use self-care as a form of self-respect. Taking care of yourself helps the future you. Consider working with certified therapists or a hypnotherapist to build subconscious habits that make self-care more automatic and less stressful. For example, if you skip a day, it doesn't mean you fail. Just try again tomorrow. Just keep trying. This has been an amazing conversation. I thank you all for being here. I hope that this has helped you understand why self-care is difficult for ADHD people, and most importantly, how to make it easier. Remember, progress is better than perfection. If you found this helpful, share this video with a friend who might need it. Follow me for more ADHD tips and support. Tell me in the comments, what's one self-care habit you'll work on this week? I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.